Heart and Stroke Walkabout just wants to remind you that if you're new to walking, you may like to check with your healthcare provider before becoming more physically active. Our videos are intended for informational purposes only. This stretching video can also be adapted to a seated position in a chair. Great. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Fran Dunn from Heart and Stroke Walkabout, and I'm thrilled to be here today with my good friend Sherry Zach, who's a registered massage therapist here at Halifax Yoga across from Chappell Lake Community Recreation Center. So you can visit her on halifaxyoga.com. And Sherry's going to walk us through a couple of great stretches to do after your winter walk. So we're envisioning that you've gone for a lovely walk this winter and you're returning back inside before your body gets too cool. You're going to have a lovely stretch with Sherry. So here she is.
Thanks, Fran. Hi everyone, welcome to Halifax Yoga. I'm going to take you through a pretty short stretching sequence. Feel free to stay in the postures longer than I do or flow along with me. We're going to start on our backs. So you're going to lower yourself down onto your back. You may need a strap or a belt. So you're using your abdominals to lower yourself down. Start by taking your right leg towards the sky. And you might want to put your strap around the arch of your foot. You have your strap in your right hand, and you're going to start to breathe here. A deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your nose. Maybe extending the left leg down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take one more breath just like that. Deep breath in. A long breath out. Really good. Now slowly lower that leg down using an energy through the heel all the way. And change sides. Take your strap around your left arch. Slowly start to extend your leg up to the sky. Now, you may say, my knee doesn't straighten all the way. That's okay. Work with where you're at today. Your knee might be bent. Perfectly fine. Let's do it with a bent knee here. Inhale. Exhale. You can still straighten that bottom leg. Keep your hip flexor down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Deep breath in. A long breath out. And release. Lower that leg down. And get rid of your strap. Pull your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. We call this Hagasana. Just massaging your spine from side to side. Starting to make some space through your back. Dropping your tailbone down. Tucking your chin. So your whole spine is long here. Now we're going to work into the outer hip. Start by extending your right leg, crossing your right leg over top of your left, and guiding your right knee open. Drawing your left thigh in towards your chest, and keeping an energy through both feet, so the toes are pulling towards your kneecaps. With your right elbow, if it reaches, guide the right knee out. Inhale, exhale. The breath is really important here. You want to keep your breath flowing. If you notice your breath has stopped, just start again. Inhale. Exhale. Your muscles, thank you. Change sides. Take your left leg to the sky. Cross your left leg over top of your right. Pull your thigh in. Engage your feet. Big breath in through your nose. On the exhale, soften your shoulders and your face. And draw in. Big breath in. Fill up your belly. Exhale, soften, and release. Really good. Roll yourself up to a seated posture. Cross over your feet and come into the child's pose. Knees wide apart. Drop your bum down onto your heels or in that direction. And maybe your head makes contact with the mat. If your head doesn't make contact with the mat, you can try stacking your hands. We're coming on to stack this. Inhale. Exhale. Close your eyes here. Maybe look inside. Inhale. Long breath out. Transition yourself up into tabletop position. We'll just pause here. Tuck your toes under and shift back. to a squat. Your weight is starting to come onto your heels. Feeling an opening through the plantar fascia on the bottom of the feet and into the Achilles tendon. You can explore here. What does it feel like to rise onto your toes? Does it feel like to sink back down? Big breath in through your nose. Lead with your heart. Long breath out. Sink your heels down a little bit lower. And then make your way into what's called ragdoll. Feet are hip-width apart. Hold on to opposite elbows and soften your knees. So you're letting your torso cascade down over your thighs. If you can't take opposite elbows, just drop your hands down to the mat. So everything's working with gravity here. There's a bit of a surrender. Maybe sway from side to side. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth with a sigh. Do that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms and step your right hip back. Drop onto your right knee. So we want to be aware of having the knee right over top of the ankle, rising up onto the left thigh, and come into a hip flexor stretch. So you're feeling an opening through the right front hip. Gets used a lot when you're walking. Your work here can be on tucking the tail and drawing the navel in. And you can stay this posture, or take it to the next level and reach up. Big breath in. Exhale, plant your palms, tuck your right toe under, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your left leg back. Drop onto your left knee, top of your left foot. Stack your right knee over top of your right ankle. Rise up. Sometimes you might need to pad the knee a little bit more. You can either fold your mat over, get a towel, get a block. Stay for one more breath. Tuck your toe. Step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From the earth, ground into your feet, reach all the way up, extended Tadasana, hands in the heart center, Namaste.